Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. Today is vet day. Today is the day that the goats hopefully are getting their horns off. I'm not sure if I waited too long. I'm not sure if I waited too long. I'm not sure if they're not ready. I don't know. I've never done it before. If I've never said it before, I don't believe in it. I don't like it. If we're too late, I'll be okay with that. I just chose to have them disbudded because eventually all of our herd is going to be, or most of the goats that we keep will be goats that don't have horns. So I just don't want any kind of goats picking on other goats because that's a problem. Anyway, we're here, Sophie and I. We are waiting for the vet. He should be here any minute. We got to walk down to the barn, and it's scary because it's freezing cold outside again. It started yesterday. We didn't vlog yesterday. A lot of stuff was happening yesterday. Anyways, there was a flash freeze yesterday. We could hardly get down to the barn, and then overnight there was another little mini flash freeze. It's just been crazy. The weather has been crazy. The wind is howling and moving, and I have to try and walk my vet with all of his equipment down to the barn because we can't open the gate to the barn. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So come on with us and pray nobody falls. This is like terrifying for me. But welcome to today, and I'm happy you're here. She's okay. She's just going to sleep. She's having a nap. Poor little girl. Come here. You're gonna be next. My favorite girl. She's okay, Lola. She's okay. Lola's like, what are you doing with my babies? She's just sleeping. It's okay. She's okay. That was so much better than I thought it was going to be. He sedated all of them. He sedated 3 at a time because they're so little. Lola's babies are all around the 5-pound mark, and Tilly's babies are all around the 9.5, 8 to 10 pound mark. So he sedated them all. He just had to run up to his car to get the spray. Oh. Carrying them when they're sedated was kind of creepy for me. Like, it was a little bit of a stressor. Like, I don't know. But anyway, they're all sleeping. They're all sleeping off the sedation. Mamas are watching. They're watching their babies. She's like, don't come near me. Lola already had this done when she was a baby. So anyway, this is our first experience ever disbudding goats. I was a little worried because the vet that I talked to on the phone said 7 to 10 days. And then my friend was like, no, it's 3 to 5 days. And then I started to panic. And he said, no, anything under 2 weeks is good. So that worked out perfectly. We got it done. Just waiting for our final instructions. I'm assuming we have to keep them calm until they come out of sedation, but it went well. Did you think it went well? Sophie was such a good little apprentice. I weighed everybody and she handled them. She held them for the vet to give them the shots and stuff. Gave them pain shot and sedation. So much easier than I thought it would be. So much easier. He was done in so fast, like no crying. Everybody in the barn is scared because of the smell. So they're both trying to jump through the bars, trying to kill each other. She's so scared. She's like, I'm good. She's just shaking. So I've been watching the camera. It's been an hour since they've been disbudded. Ugh, looking at it makes me sick. He gave them lots of pain meds. But Lola's babies have been up and nursed and then laid back down because obviously they're groggy. But Blossom's babies haven't been up yet. So Zoe and I are going to head down and take a check on them because he said they'll be fine. Usually they're up quickly. Occasionally they're not. Oh my. Anyways, I just want to check because I get paranoid. Sophie gets mad at me because I'm always like, let's go, Sophie. We gotta check them. And she's like, he said they would be fine. The big thing is that they need to be warm. And he put them so nice and neatly underneath the heating lights. And we lowered the heating lights and we checked them before we left to make sure they were warm. And he said that lots of people do that, leave them under the heating lamp. And they were so toasty. They have their sweaters on too. So we're just gonna check, make sure everybody's okay. Hear them crying. The most amazing thing though, he's gonna do my boy pigs. He's gonna neuter them for me. I'm so excited. Oh, you're up. Wow, their heads are glowing. Literally glowing. They're so groggy. Don't make them climb up there, Lola or Blossom. Climb down for them. They literally just are getting up. She was done second. All right, let's check. These ones are crying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One does not look good. The reason I said she doesn't look good is because she wasn't sitting in a prone position. That means like they have to be sitting upright to be able to, like if they lay flat out like that, it's not good for them. They have to be upright. So I don't know. She's the tiniest one. It might have been hardest on her. So let's take her up to the house. We're going to just keep her in the house, get her warm and watch her, and then we'll bring her back down. But those guys are doing great. She's okay. See how she's laying prone like that? That's how they have to lay. Look at, they look like silver aliens. Or let's take her up to the house and just make sure she's okay. So the only reason I brought her in the house, it's just for...
Burn it off?
Yeah. You can smell it?
Yeah.
The only reason I brought her in the house is because sedation is really hard on goats, but if she's not laying prone, it's dangerous for them. She's literally my favorite goat, so I don't know. I don't like to see her like this, man. Even though I know she's just sedated and she's gonna be okay. And I asked him what to look for and he said that they'll be fine with the sedation, and anything else that could happen happens way later. So anyways, I'm just gonna keep her nice and warm in a blanket while she wakes up, and then we'll take her back down to mom. She doesn't have to be here for a long time, just to like, so some vets will have you keep them in the house because they need the heat, but ours were under the heat lamp, so they were okay. We lowered them and we checked them to make sure, but they were fine under the heat lamp. I don't like it. It's gross. I feel bad for them, even though they're not having any pain yet. So the only reason I brought her up is so that I can watch her and make sure she doesn't end up flat out like she was. Well, I actually see grass, but look at the ice. Do you guys see that? It is cold and it is icy, and we're carrying buckets of water still down to the chicken barn, to the chicken coop. I dropped that bucket. So these are the buckets that we use. That one we couldn't get open. That one down there, I dropped it a couple of days ago, but then the ice happened. Whoa. And then I couldn't get it. It was like, whoa, definitely not worth risking my life over. You guys, the ducks got out and a turkey. Oh no. You guys.
Okay, door duty.
I can't, my hands are full. I gotta go take these in.
Put them in the bucket.
Okay, put them in. You guys, here, take some. Yesterday I got 13, yesterday I got 11 eggs, today I got 4.
Oh, looks like I'm bent over now.
You guys, our chicken coop has just entered a whole new level of hell.
Oh,
it's
bro, why are you going down there?
awful.
Let's try and get her in first.
All right. So basically, our rooster, Sophie's rooster that she raised and is her love. Come on in.
Yeah,
Get in there. Get in there, ducky.
Good job, Toad.
Uh-oh, get in there. Get in there.
He went to get his girlfriend.
Get in. Get in. So Sophie's beloved rooster is now a serial killer.
You're fat.
He tried. No, they're turkeys. It's dinner next year. Dinner this year. I'm telling you right now.
I was gonna say that turkey's not.
Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, he is. Thanksgiving dinner is gonna be my boy turkey. Grab that white bucket. So basically, Sophie's beloved rooster, the barred rock, the white, black and white spotted one, is attacks us every time we go in the coop, and I forget every time. I forget, and I put the water down nice and gently, and he attacks my hand, even through gloves. It hurts so bad.
Every time.
Yeah, if you're in the vicinity, you'll know I'm doing chickens when you hear me scream. Like, it's scary.
I still haven't cut my hand from him. That was the one and only time I did their water.
So Sophie and I both have the same cuts, and he bites you in the same spot every time. So then, you think that's bad enough. At least you can close the door and him. The turkey, my Tom turkey that used to love me and sit in my lap and cuddle with me, well, he doesn't love me now. He tries to kill us. And it's terrifying. Like, remember when Sophie used to be scared of the rooster, the old rooster?
I'm not scared of them anymore.
You're not scared of Tom Turkey?
I kick him. He jumps at me. It's not even me kicking him. He jumps into my foot. And then he's like, oh.
So, literally, you lock eyes with him because you can't take your eyes off of him, and he pops himself up, ducks his head like a guy with a football, and runs at you. And then he doesn't just run into you and try and attack you. He jumps up to try and get to your heart or your face or wherever it's going to cause the most damage.
I mean, he doesn't hurt. He's just strong enough to push you over.
Well, he doesn't hurt yet because we fight him. We fight him off.
He almost pushed me over once because I was giving the roosters water, my rooster water, and then he pecked me and was dragging me into the chicken coop with them. And the turkey jumped at me.
It's bad, you guys. It's like the most unsafe place on the farm, and that's just a lot because there's ice everywhere. Anyway, that baby Oakley, she was laying down in a funny way, and I brought her up to she was laying on her side. I brought her up to the house till she warmed up and she woke up because I didn't want anything bad happening to her. She was there for about an hour. I had her covered, warm, like propped up, prone. I had her propped up, and then I had her in like a nice warm blanket, and then I had her in front of the heater. And it took her about another hour, and then she woke up, jumped up, and was like, I need to eat. So Sophie brought her down. So she's down here now. We're coming to check on them. Oh, but it's Friday night, and I always have like some kind of special treat on Friday night. I still don't eat sugar, but I'm having popcorn.
What do you think popcorn is?
It is sugar, but it's not like the kind of sugar I'm addicted to. Anyway, everybody's looking good. I just don't know why we did that to our goats. Like, I don't know. It's made sense in my brain. Hi, baby. I'm sorry about your head. Please forgive us. Don't scratch it.
Well, it's her choice. Let her do what she wants to do.
Hi, sweetie. At least everybody's doing good. Look at Lola's udder, though. That's just so big now. Like, she has a tiny udder, but it's cute. All right, so Oakley's looking good.
She just peed again.
Oh, good girl. She just peed and pooped.
One of her eyes
So-
like closed.
One of her eyes is closed?
Yeah, he gives like a shot in their eye.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I'll be checking on them. We'll be checking on them again tonight.
What if this is closed too?
Yeah, they got a shot, like, in their eye.
Not bad.
But the mama goats did fine through the whole thing. They were a little concerned when their babies were just laying lifelessly on the ground underneath the heat lamp. But they knew they were alive. I've seen, like, we've had a dog before that gave birth to a baby, and a week after the baby was born, it died suddenly in the night. And she literally woke us up screaming hysterically because she knew the second that that her puppy was gone. And so they knew that their babies were alive still. It was just wild. I don't know. I can't believe we did it. Like, it just seems...
Technically, we didn't do it.
We did. We paid somebody to do it. It just seems like so much pain and so much discomfort and so much gross. Like, it looks awful.
Now they're aliens.
Yeah. Anyway, why is she standing like that?
She's like, give me food.
No, I mean the Oakley.
She's sitting under me. With her butt underneath.
So cute. That's going to be the view for the rest of our life. Blossom and her little baby girl. She's going to keep her forever.
Yep. Just like Winston. I tend to like to keep her babies.
I know, I do too, because she's so nice. All right, so let's get chores done because I'm frozen, but I have to check this goat. She's due tomorrow. She's not pregnant.
Can we let these girls out again?
I wouldn't, not until that heals up a bit. So, her ligaments are strong. The only problem is that her udder is a bit bigger. Last night I noticed her udder was bigger, and then today, like before, I couldn't even see her udder just looking at her back. And now, today, I can see her udder. Like, it started to grow yesterday. It's bigger again today. I know she's not pregnant because her udder is growing. It makes me nervous, and there's no chance that she got bred at a different time. All right, so we just checked Tilly. She's like, do I get any treats? We give her treats after we do it because don't eat this plastic, you goats. So anyways, I just checked Tilly, and so her udder is even bigger from this morning. Like, her udder is growing. It's not popped or tight. Hi, babe. But it's growing. It's big. Like, it was like a little tiny handful last week. And now she's growing an udder. So she's growing an udder. There's no way she could be any further along if she was pregnant. Do you think she could have like be growing a sympathy udder because of all the babies that are surrounding her? She wants the babies. She wants babies. She didn't want them when we told her that she could get pregnant though, clearly. Anyways, but her ligaments are completely, they seem non-pregnant. Stinking cute. Ugh. I hate that we did this to our baby goats. Like, I hate it. It feels wrong. It feels wrong that we took their horns off, and I know people do it. I've always been against it because it's painful, even though they were just little tiny buds. It's painful. It's risky. They can get sick from it. I feel like we made the wrong choice. I'll decide later if we ever do it again. We're going to see how it goes, and then we'll decide if we're going to do it again.
It's too late now.
I know.
We can't go back in time, sadly.
I know. Did you think it was a good choice?
Yeah.
I don't know. Our vet, though, freaking love that guy. Our goat vet is, oh my gosh, he is incredible. I love him. And he's going to do our pigs. So he's going to do the 2 little boys and the big boy. Isn't that amazing? It's hard.
I'm going to Elizabeth's that day.
No, you're helping with the pig. He said he needs help with the big pig.
Yeah.
I need like somebody to
We have Dad.
sumo wrestle him.
I did that before. It did not work out very well.
Stop giving him so much food so he gets a little skinnier. I can lay on him. Anyway, that is it for today's video. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday. Love Saturday. It's my favorite. We get to sleep in. And every time I say I'm going to sleep in, I'm up at 7. But 7 is still sleeping in.
If you guys go shopping tomorrow, bring me.
Okay.
Don't you know that you're